Hello to anybody who's watching this. I'm Jarkko and welcome to another little MyVinylBar special. And this time I'm gonna start this video with a little VCLT from my good friend Pasi. So let's open this package. Can you believe that this time it took like 11 days to get there, and the distance between us is like 600 kilometers, which is like a little bit less than 400 miles. And previous time when he sent me a package, it took just 1 day. So here we go. So Pasi mentioned that he sent me 3 singles, and the first one was or is this Jack Talking by Dave Stewart and the Spiritual Cowboys. And as you know, Dave Stewart is was the other half of Eurythmics. And this single is from this album, 1990 release. Here's an original little ad from Rumba issue number 16 from 1990. And this album happens to be amongst my best albums of all time, and this is one of the singles released from this album. Though I already had this, and Pasi knew it before that I already had it, but he still wanted to send me this, so thank you anyway. I don't mind at all if I have so-called backup copies. Okay, now the other 2 singles that I do not know what they are. Let's see. What is this? Oh yes, Duran Duran. Meet El President. And is this from Notorious album? If it is, then I'm one step closer to the Duran Duran singles perfection from the beginning to the Notorious singles. Excellent. And the last one, what is this? Oh, another Duran Duran. Do you believe in shame? And this one I didn't have. And this is a single from their Big Thing album. What was the year? 1988, I believe. And just like this album, Duran Duran's Big Thing album also happens to be amongst my favorite albums of all time. And this is another step closer to Duran Duran singles perfection. I thought I'd never find this, because I've never seen this, nor the El President, meet the President. So Pasi, thank you very much once again, and I hope to, really hope to find something that I could send you, but your list is pretty much impossible. But that's it. Great little VCLT. And now my vinyl LP update, i.e. my LP findings so far in 2024. So the first album that I got was this UFOs compilation album, and this is Japan only release, which is pretty cool. And here's little Japanese text, and it says first edition bonus, green color record, and it's pretty cool, transparent green color vinyl. Here's the two-sided insert which came with it, and if you noticed, there's actually two OBs, and this is some kind of commemorative OB. You know, when a band comes to Japan, they add this kind of extra OB sometimes. And I never had an OB like this before, so the reason I bought this was because this is compilation album, so it has both of my favorite UFO tunes, Doctor and Lights Out. Excellent find, reasonably priced finding. And then came Antique and Collecting Fair, and I had high hopes before I went there, and I found two incredible LPs. Check this out, a Japanese pressing of Machine Head, and this pressing is a reissue from 1976, and this one came with this kind of two-sided insert, and it also came with this so-called lyrics poster. And the poster is pretty much in perfect condition. So I was very happy to finally get a black vinyl version of this album in my collection. Because the other copy that I have, it is a picture disc. So definitely this has better audio quality than the picture disc. And the other record that I found from the same Antique and Collecting Fair was this Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow. And this one is also a reissue, and it's from 1981. In really nice condition. And it came with this kind of little insert. Nothing special about the label here. And if you can read Japanese, then read this one. It doesn't say Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow, but instead it says Conqueror of Ginrei, or is it Jinrei? So of course I thought, what the hell is Jinrei or Ginrei, however you pronounce it. So I googled it, and it is silvery snow-capped mountain. And of course this Conqueror of Jinrei refers to song title Man on the Silver Mountain. Interesting detail, don't you think? So a few days later I noticed that the best record shop in town, Yksi Levykauppa, had this available. And I've been hoping to find this for a very long time. And now they got it. The original pressing of Long Live Rock and Roll, 1978 release. And nothing special about the vinyl itself, or the label itself. And it came with 4-page insert. And once again, if you read this big black Japanese text, instead of saying Long Live Rock and Roll, it says Babylon's Gate. Pretty interesting. And I happen to have 2 old ads of Long Live Rock and Roll. Which is pretty cool. Okay. While I was at Yksi Levykauppa record shop, I noticed that they had Michael Schenker Group's Assault Attack available on Japanese vinyl. And I already had 1 copy of it, but the copy that they had was this. And can you spot the difference? It's this little thing here which says, includes MSG calendar for the first time. So this copy really came with MSG calendar. And here's the insert. And here's the calendar. Year of Assault Attack, and it's a 1983 calendar. And one cool thing about the year 1983 is that it was the year when I started officially started record collecting. And interestingly, this calendar happens to have that exact date, and it was November 2nd, 1983, when I started collecting records, which makes this a little bit more special. And once again, notice this big red Japanese text here, and instead of saying assault attack, it says apocalypse. Pretty cool. But those 5 LPs were my first findings of this year when it comes to vinyl albums. It couldn't have started any better. I always say that if it would be possible, I would buy only Japanese releases, but most of the times it's not possible. But in 2024, so far so good when it comes to LPs. So let's see what the rest of the year brings. But anyway, once again thank you, Pasi, for your VCLT, and whoever watched this, thank you for watching, and hope to see you soon. Cheers.